Alright, guys, welcome to the newest Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, uh, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo chapter reaction. Got a Patreon for Nissan, $5 a month. Uncut, unedited reactions would be very helpful. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, for Nissan here. Let us get into Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo chapter 16, Malicious Light. Maharaga, baby. Ten Shadows technique is a hereditary curse technique passed down through the Zenin clan, one of the former Big Three sorcerer families. It allows the user to summon Shikigami using shadows as an intermediary, but it is currently considered a forbidden technique within the Gojo clan. Yuka Okotsu has only been permitted to use an application of the technique that allows her to draw out the abilities of certain Shikigami, which is weird considering, honestly, of the three clans' abilities, besides having both Limitless and Six Eyes, it's quite frankly the best. Even if you take into consideration of the what small downsides there are. Uh, Maybe that's just me anyway. But it's pretty impressive. She is using she's pretty skilled for not being able to use her cast technique to her fullest. So she'd be pretty busted if she could fucking use it properly without her clan butting in. Anyway, Big Raga is here. Among all the 10 Shikigami shadow among all the 10 shadow Shikigami, Maharaga is said to be the only one impossible to tame. No sorcery in history has ever succeeded, with the exception of Ryumin Sukuna, incarnated as Megami Fushiguro. It can only be manifested in battle in a Jujutsu battle through an exorcism ritual by dragging the target into the ritual itself. The participants in the exorcism ritual are Yuka Okotsu and Dabura Karaba. Yuka Okotsu is already in a state of suspended death. Only Dabura Karaba's death or the destruction of Maharaga will end the rituals. Yuka Okotsu will die as well. Hmm? Oh, headache. Uh, Bang, crash, Maharaga being goaded. Is he already is it? Oh no, the sword's there. Right there. Don't know if you can see that anyway. Some way. Stops. Uh, Light beam. Swing a ring. Uh, Buffs that. Shatters that for debris. He summoned a spiritual being. Given the matter of the cursed spirits, this type of spiritual being must be part of Earth's the cursed energy system. It's not just some indestructible doll made to fight in place of a Jujutsu sorcerer. It is some kind of ability. Flash step away. Ooh, Deborah's stunning on him. Ooh, Maharaga getting fucked up. Swing ring. Foot beam. Laser Ooh. Should be incident part 2, baby. Is it adjusting to my cast technique? Its wheel keeps rotating, then it immediately recovers afterward. The Zenin clan's cherished family treasure, Divergent Scylla Divine General Maharaga, has the ability to adapt to any and all phenomena. The ultimate counterattack. Didn't know you could use a sword. This is crosses. Skid, clash, So these are the extraordinary physical abilities Tsurugi gained due to his heavenly restriction. In exchange for giving up his cursed energy and cursed technique, now I understand when Yuka first told me about his strength. I had my doubts, but now that we're actually fighting, it makes sense. Question: how is this different from physical reinforcement through cursed energy? A. Because answer: because he has no cursed energy, his movements cannot be read through the flow of cursed energy. This is gonna be trouble. Every single attack feels like an ambush until I can adjust to it. As Tsurugi wields Jujutsu by making use of the cursed energy his tool is embedded with. I thought it was just like an auxiliary tool since he can't wield cursed energy on his own. But now, so is he exactly like Maki? Because he can do new shadow style. Is it just because Maki did not have or did not get good weapons due to how her clan treated her, and Tsurugi got better weapons so he can actually do stuff? Maybe. Uh, it would make sense. Maki did, seem to actually use abilities of these cursed things like that rocket power. I doubt, you know, it just responds to our will. So maybe that's it. Maybe it is exactly like Maki's. No idea how he'll like break it. He doesn't have a shackle like Mai to get rid of. Anyway, uh, now I get it. Cursed tools don't run out of cursed energy. It probably depends on the tool's grade, of course, but still, the way Tsurugi manages the pace of Jujutsu in battle is totally different from any other sorcerer. Even if it's just the Bora who leaves, that's fine. I doubt the range of curse technique can extend beyond the planet, just like with his sister's death curse. So if Deborah leaves Earth, then the ritual Yuka staked her life on will become void. Deborah won't ever go back to Simuria. He's involved in the conditions of that curse on his sister. It's too dangerous for Deborah to go back to range of the Descanites chieftain's curse technique, even if it's just him alone. Be different if that curse could be undone with the black robe, but there's no time for that right now. Mo, if I win, leave Earth. Let's have a duel with those conditions. You're a warrior, aren't you? Simple domain macul maculation. Uh, well, you held back, didn't you? You didn't fight with your full power. Sorry, Bora, I understand it now. What it's like to be on the verge of losing your own sibling, but I'm afraid of losing my friends too. I don't want anyone to get health or die, and you call yourself a warrior. Well, will you really insult Suri like that? So their eyes are sentient? Or is this just like, uh, fine, Suri, I'll fight with the intent of killing you. Try not to die. Word flip. Ralu and Cross's curse techniques are chaos and harmony. Interesting. Um, that was Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, chapter 16. I'll catch you next time. So that was chapter 16. Pretty crazy chapter. We finally get Mario and Cross's curse technique, or whatever they call it. Yeah, I don't really know if there is a distinct difference between Tsurugi and Maki's curse by heavenly restriction. Um, Mario and Cross's technique is chaos and order. It's harmony. Which honestly, chaos and harmony, the wording chaos and harmony makes it seem like they maybe it is split between the two of them, and they can just share it between each other. Maybe, who knows? Because chaos and harmony makes it sound like they have two different techniques, and who knows? Um, Other than that, uh, yeah, Yuka's pretty goaded for being heavily restricted on what she can use. I mean, it's not like you can't become goaded with limited stuff like even no curse technique. Hell, Kusakabe is one. Uh, but obviously you're gonna need something if you really want to be up there. So she could pretty easily become pretty powerful even without Maharaga if she's already doing uh well on her own. Uh, but who knows? Anyway, that was that chapter. Have a good night, day, any whatever. I don't know. Catch it, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.